Hello, baby. Hello, nasty. Hello there. Hello. I say hello. Hello, friend. Well, hello, little girl. Hello, my treacherous friends. Hello, operator. The beginning of everything. Welcome back, my friends. It's showtime.
Oh my God, it's The Brink of Sanity, episode 229. This is also The Brink of Ass, which means we have John from Random Mess Radio here.
So we're combining the word brink and ass to make Brink of Ass.
Mm-hmm.
In case anyone didn't pick up on it.
We stayed up, the three of us stayed up all night thinking of that.
BOA, bitches. BOA.
Yes, we haven't done a show in a while, so I wanted to maybe start the show by covering some news stories that happened since the last time we did a show.
Okay.
Is that cool?
Sure.
So, guys, I guess the first one I want to hit, what do you guys think about that whole Berlin Wall going down?
It was a momentous occasion.
Man, I think we recorded the day before.
Yeah.
But what's going to keep the Germans out now?
Goddamn Germans. And Bill Clinton likes the ladies. Didn't know that. Now we do.
So, yeah, this is what happens when we record very, very not often.
It's been a while. John, how you doing?
Pretty good. Still reveling in that whole Lucky Lindy story. Feel good story of the week since we're doing the news. Yeah. Solo across the Atlantic.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Columbus. I think he's going to get lost on it. I think Columbus is going to get lost on his voyage. I don't think he's going to discover a new land.
Goodness, you caught me mid-drink, Mark. I not the Christopher Columbus hater that everybody has suddenly become anymore. Thanks to the internet, everybody fucking hates Chris Columbus, and he's a huge asshole.
It's like when they when they find out facts about him, they find out they were lied to in school.
Isn't that like anything in life, though? Any person, really, even if you're married to someone.
In fairness, Christopher Columbus was a giant asshole.
Well, yeah, but they all were. I'll tell you what, any ambitious, driven person like Christopher Columbus was, I mean, he rubbed fucking shoulders with kings and queens, and they threw him money and said, hey, go do this. Most of those people are fucking assholes. Completely.
Yeah, no, it's totally fine. It's just like, why should we celebrate a slave trader that helped bring death to the New World?
Did you get a day off with pay?
Not anymore.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, ever since they discovered that.
Prove you're Italian. You have to come in, and I'm Italian, so I can take Christopher Columbus Day off now.
Aren't there any other like good Italians? I mean, Columbus is the one they get to celebrate.
Yeah, couldn't they really celebrate
what about Amerigo Vespucci Day?
Mussolini,
Johnny Pizza,
Tony Soprano.
I'm down for a Johnny Pizza Day. I'm so down for that. How would we celebrate, Mark? Besides
burritos.
Chinese food. As I'm Jewish, we celebrate everything with Chinese food.
Now you see that's surprising because your last name is Kaplan, correct?
Yeah, please keep talking about it on the show.
Yeah, I just didn't.
And your address is.
Thank you, John.
I'm sorry. I really am very sorry about that. I figured everybody, because not all of you.
I'd rather be an obscure fact than something that you advertise continually on the show.
Well, I mean, the good thing is nobody listens to the show, so nobody will ever find that out.
I guess let's try that. Here's my credit card number. Let's see what happens with it. I just actually today I found out that someone had stolen my credit card number and I had to get my card canceled. It's not, and they had bought like $1,300 stuff at like some fancy store, which I would never have done. I actually asked my wife, I'm like, did you buy something there? And she said no, and blah blah. And it's actually like all you do is call your credit card company, say there was fraud, and they're like, okay, well we'll cancel that and send you a new card. Actually, it was actually pretty easy.
So you can drive to a different state.
You can just buy something, say it was a fraud, and then you just get it canceled. I guess I don't know.
Sweet.
So Jay, maybe you take my card, you buy something awesome for yourself, and I'll call it fraud.
Next episode coming from the brand new Brink of Sanity Studios.
In prison.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't record your plot.
I bet they're so tired of podcasters in prison. I bet you can't throw a fucking stick in any kind of jailhouse without hitting some podcaster.
I'm pretty sure you could declare your allegiance to ISIS. and then join ISIS. And people would say there's no evidence that he was going to do this beforehand. We couldn't find a single thing in Jay's life that said he was interested in ISIS. Even if every episode about it was like the brink of ISIS. So John, what else is going on?
I'm sorry. I was trying to work in a little ISIS capades joke, and I cracked myself up and lost my whole train of thought. Not a lot's been going on with me. Are
you gonna start the ISIS capades?
The ISIS capades. You only see it once. You know what I mean? I don't want to go too soon or anything, but yeah. I mean, do the math, kids at home. Google it. Big open auditorium, huge crowd of people in ISIS. It doesn't ever end well. But the pairs routine is fucking stunning.
You know, there was this payment card processing thing called ISIS. It was this mobile wallet payment service that existed, and it was called ISIS until recently when they changed their name to Soft Card.
Soft Card?
Well, it was a mobile payment system you could download, like an app you could download, and its name was ISIS. Wouldn't you change your name to something else?
Yeah, I don't think I'd go right for Soft Card.
Yeah.
Well, Soft Card's still 100% better than calling your thing ISIS.
They just panic and call it not ISIS.
The not ISIS app.
That was also the name of one of the task force in the first season of Archer.
Yeah. That I actually knew that also. That they haven't changed. They're not going back to like re-edit the episodes.
No, the new episodes they changed the name, but I started watching the old ones on Amazon Prime, and it's still there.
No, I remember that. Yeah, which was actually
Well, it should be. Fuck ISIS. Why should Archer have to change for ISIS?
Exactly. ISIS should have to change. Like, names already taken, bitches.
If I were H. John Benjamin, I'd sue the fuck out of ISIS.
Exactly.
Would it be messed up if ISIS came out and they said, we're just big Archer fans? we want wish death to everyone, but a little bit of lighthearted comedy for a half hour is really good for us.
Yeah, and they're just clinking some ice around in a little scotch tumbler while they say it. ISIS just has the wrong PR people, really. Why doesn't anybody ever like dump Al Jazeera? They're like what, the Fox News of the Middle East, basically, or is that a respected news source? I couldn't tell you.
I think they're actually respected.
Well, ish. I mean, so is the BBC. I mean, everybody's like, "Oh, fuck all that American news." I subscribe to the BBC on the internet, and it's still all just the garbage about celebrities and bullshit.
Yeah, that's what gets hits. They put all this work into like an actual news article, and they got like 20 hits, and then they'll just post some shit about how Kim Kardashian farted and get 4 million hits. And they're like, you know what? Fuck the news.
I think if you ran with Kim Kardashian farted on Fox, they would kill it with the ratings.
Yeah.
How do you think so the ISIS thing, I was thinking about, like, what do you think the meeting was, like, at that company? Like, hey, guys, I called it together. So our product is called ISIS, and there seems to be this organization out there in the Middle East that wants to kill everyone. Do we change our name, or do we not let the terrorists win?
Well, I would like to argue that a lot of people are going to be Googling ISIS, so this could actually be beneficial to our company. More
traffic to our website. They say bad news is still good publicity. Whatever. Bad news is good news, right? I am your CEO.
No, sir. Jay's tickling me under the table. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Well, tickling is totally allowed as part of our company.
Whoa, no tickling here. What is this, ISIS? Oh, that's right. I guess until we all have a vote, we still are.
I mean, we're also like it's completely unrelated. I mean, who's going to associate ISIS, make a payment over your phone, with beheading journalists? Who's going to make that connection?
The fucking internet will. That's the biggest problem. That's why that's actually an issue that we're discussing right now, is the internet will make that a big fucking deal. Dipshits on Facebook will make that a big deal. And I'm not saying dipshits on Facebook because I'm above that. I'm a dipshit on Facebook too, but I'm not one of those dipshits. But they will, yeah. Well, it's the whole back. The people that you would think wouldn't even have electricity running to their home, let alone know how to run a computer, are the ones that are fucking this faction on the internet that perpetuate that type of shit. Well, fuck that ISIS. I'm not going to use that.
I think you're taking our skit too far.
No, fuck these people. God damn it. Fuck them. Fuck them all.
Our stat guy from our basketball podcast sent me a link that businesses with the name ISIS did not do very well in 2015.
It was a down year for ISIS branded businesses.
Do you think we should change our product to think about mobile credit card payments, Al Qaeda? There's actually another one. You know, have you guys ever heard of the AIDS? You know what the AIDS product, right? Have you guys heard about this?
Are you doing a bit?
No, I'm not doing a bit. This is real. I mean,
I'm
doing
product,
a bit.
Like you
there
mean?
Was a weight in the early '80s. There was. I can send you this link, Jay. There was a weight loss supplement called AIDS.
Oh yeah, I do remember that. Yes.
Jay, you know what I'm talking about? I'll send you.
Yes, I do know what you're talking about.
If I figure out how to send a link over Skype, which I should be able to do, I will send this to you, and you can play it on the show. Here we go.
Yes, I do, and I do remember those ads quickly got pulled.
It was a weight loss supplement.
Yes.
Which, I mean, like, AIDS also is a weight loss supplement, just in a different matter. You lose a lot of weight and die, but. Jay,
Stupid AIDS.
Goddamn AIDS.
You know, I think maybe more people need to. Kids, if you're not aware of AIDS, AIDS is horrible.
There's pills. Still, my weight's been up and down like a yo-yo until the AIDS plan taught me how to take off weight and help keep it off.
AIDS may taste like a candy, but AIDS contains one of the most effective appetite suppressants you can buy. And there's no stimulant in AIDS that could make you nervous.
With AIDS, I ate less, so the weight came off. To help keep it off when I sometimes want things loaded with calories, AIDS helps put me in control.
Let the AIDS plan teach you how to take off weight and help keep it off. Try peanut butter AIDS.
Wow.
You can't even make that up.
That is awesome.
Okay, guys. I've called this meeting. We seem to have a problem. I'm the CEO here of AIDS, and I'd like to say it seems like this disease might interfere with our business. What do you guys think?
Maybe if we offered more flavors of AIDS.
Do you think Rocky Road AIDS would be helpful?
Rocky Road AIDS, Cool Ranch AIDS,
Vanilla AIDS,
Ragin' Cajun AIDS. Nobody wants vanilla AIDS. Just regular. I don't want the regular old AIDS.
Who wants to skip plain AIDS? Come on.
No, nobody likes plain AIDS anymore. I guess that you have your fuel, but a lot of people like chocolate sauce on their vanilla AIDS.
Yeah. Do you think also AIDS? Should we try to target a set audience? I mean, should we appear? I mean, like the AIDS. It seems like the AIDS epidemic is hitting the gay community really hard. Should we give out AIDS in the gay community to kind of like make them feel better?
Guys, I hate to interrupt, but I think we should bring up that our Holocaust branded diet bars are not doing very well either.
End scene. John, I have a question for you.
Yes.
I feel like you like to rant. So do you? Speaking of going back to our topic of Christopher Columbus, something else. So at Harvard, there's the Woodrow Wilson School of Government. And people at Harvard are protesting. They want to change the name of the School of Government because they've discovered Woodrow Wilson was a bit of a racist. What do you think about that?
For the time and everybody.
They're trying. But they're trying to. Right now, they're asking Harvard, could you please change the name of that school, and so we no longer have a school that's associated with racism.
I think they should have to change it. I think that anything that anybody is offended by, I think they should pass a law saying, yes, you have to change it. If your neighbor comes over and says, I don't like the fact that you mow your grass in straight lines up and down, I want you to go in diagonals, you have to fucking change and do that, and make it to where everybody has to change and do that. And then I guarantee you that shit will change very, very quickly. There will not be, okay, we're done. We're not, no more of this. It's gotten ridiculous. But as long as you make it like a controversy, like, oh, we have the Harvard side here and Woodrow Wilson over here, it's always going to be like, oh, well, this is like some wrestling, and we can pick the good guys in the back. But if you just make everybody like that, everybody's the same dipshit that has to change just because somebody else said it, then you're affecting someone personally. And yeah, that would end real quick. As far as should Harvard change? No, they shouldn't. Woodrow Wilson was racist back then. So was every other motherfucker in America. I bet the founder of Harvard used the N-word on a regular basis. And if you're listening, founder of Harvard, I'm extrapolating from my own known history here. But
if you're going to protest, Woodrow Wilson being a racist and being associated with that, the first thing you should do is go.
I knew I didn't cut out because everybody's still here.
Yeah. I was just amazed we were both that patient. And come on, finish your joke, Mark.
God, now we gotta wait till he calls back. We could do the let's finish Mark's joke for him.
I already forgot what he was saying.
Now, damn it! See, I was hoping you'd be on the other side of that and remember and jump right into it, so I would remember where it was.
What happens when you drink during the show?
Yeah, that's true. Cheers.
Computer got unplugged and shut off.
Okay. Blame the children. You got a 2 and a 4-year-old. Go beat their ass to take it out on them. They're never going to remember.
Roll up the newspaper. They'll suppress that shit till they're 40.
That's right. A rolled up newspaper. You can get a lot could get done in this world. Get rid of fucking guns and give everybody a rolled up newspaper. I guarantee you shit'll fucking happen.
Starting to bat people across the nose.
No. Give them a spray bottle and a fucking rolled up newspaper. Yes. I can't remember who said it, but I don't know if you've ever seen the Japanese goldfish that they trained to like swim in unison and all that.
No, that's weird.
It's goldfish, and they use lights or something and trained them to where there's like 4 or 6 or something. It's amazing to watch. If you look up like goldfish, synchronized swimming goldfish on YouTube, and you'll see some of them.
Why would that ever come into your head?
You mean to look that up?
No, to spend like years of your life doing that.
This is actually like some scientist from a company that did this. It wasn't just like some guy sitting in his backyard like, I think I will teach these fish to swim in unison. Because that's exactly what he would have sounded like. Exactly. Fuck, now I'm all Woodrow Wilson in this shit. No, but the long story short is he taught all these goldfish to do this, and somebody, I can't remember who it was I was talking to, and out of nowhere they go, well, you know how he did that? And I was like, well, yeah, he used lights, and he's like, no, they beat him. What? It's like, they beat those goldfish. That's how you train them. You beat anything, it'll learn how to do it. He goes, I'll tell you what. Every time you raise your right arm, I'm just going to hit you as hard as I can. And eventually you'll be trained not to raise that right arm no matter how stupid you are, even if you're as stupid as a goldfish.
I thought goldfish have no memory.
Well, evidently they have enough memory to be able to swim in unison.
That is true.
And that was actually, now that you mention that was one of the big things about that story and why it actually came to light, was because it kind of disproves that entire theory. Because you can condition those fish, and basically they have to remember when those lights do what they do, we're all going to swim this way or that way. And I really hate that about goldfish, because I hate anybody that uses this away or that away, and goldfish use that all the fucking time.
Fucking goldfish.
I know. I'm so tired of goldfish. You even like the crackers? Is that the shittiest fucking treat ever? I
think somebody needs to take goldfish down a peg.
I do too. I'm absolutely tired of it. If I was a kid and I would get lunch and it would, everybody's got chips or this or that, and I got fucking goldfish, I'm pissed.
You ever go to a carnival and get a goldfish in a bag? That's like the worst prize.
What you do is you take it home and you get a rolled up newspaper. You teach it some tricks, and then it's not such a horrible prize. I've had a couple of goldfish. When I was in 6th grade, we had a class aquarium, and we had a goldfish. And I wish I could remember that goldfish's name, but it was a brutal aquarium, because goldfish are actually very territorial if they're different like species of goldfish and attack each other and fucking eat each other. And this one was the biggest. It was the kind of goldfish that have the big bulbous eyes on them. And it was actually missing one my entire year because of another goldfish introduced into the tank that it promptly attacked, and the other goldfish fought hard enough to actually fucking take one of this goldfish's eyes, and it still fucking lived. and just swam around in there with the one good googly eye and this big milky mess where the other one got bit off.
Jesus.
Couldn't put anything in there.
I had fish when I was a kid, and they were suicidal. Every time I took like the top off, they just fucking jump out. I'm like, you're on top of a goddamn bureau. 5 feet for a fish is like jumping off a 10-story building.
Yeah.
I come over from school, the thing would just be flopping on the floor. I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with you? I put it back in, but it was outside too long, so it was like swimming like sideways and upside down for 2 days.
Oh, so it was a Terry Schiavo goldfish bite that it finally gave up the ghost. Right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Sorry, too soon for the Terry Schiavo jokes. Best thing I ever saw, Jason. I saw a T-shirt once that read Terry Schiavo. Yeah, I'd fuck her. Yeah, that's the world. I love the world. Because I'm like, why didn't I think of that? I see something like that, and I'm like, that's fucking funny. And not funny because, you know, it's a humorous joke with a setup and all of this shit. No, it's funny because most people see that and flip the fuck out.
Yeah. Yeah, it's more, the funny part of it is the reaction of other people who take life too seriously.
Yes. Yes, like people who want to fucking Harvard to change the name of something because Woodrow Wilson one time said fucking porch monkey or something like that. I'm not saying that's what he said. I don't even know what porch monkey means. That's just something I
just know if you say it, black people chase you, so it's probably not good.
Yeah, probably not the best thing. And I'm not condoning that. When I said, and please, anyone listening, when I said it in a very dry classroom way. It wasn't like I was like, "Ooh, porch monkeys!" Yeah. I used it to reference. This is all Woodrow Wilson's fault. Why are you all getting on me?
Right. It was.
Why is everybody on me now? Just because I was quoting Woodrow. Change the name, Harvard. You fucking racist.
Woodrow's the one who said it. So back
I know.
off.
If Harvard doesn't change the name, they're racist too. Mm-hmm. Fucking Harvard. As long as it takes the heat off me for saying porch monkey. Fuck. Can I tell you something real quick, Jay?
Apparently, since Mark has to like rebuild his computer.
Real quickly, and this is something I feel strongly about, and I've pursued for the last couple weeks on the show, the Random Ass Radio program.
That is never coming out. If you don't catch it live, it's just like a fleeting glimpse of a podcast.
It's a cult. It's a fucking cult classic.
Available nowhere.
It's coming. I guess what happened? I started playing Neverwinter. You all want some honesty and some truth? I was about 2 weeks away from full launch. I've got all this fucking content, and I was like, ooh, Neverwinter. What's that like? I'll play this for a couple hours and take a break from what I'm doing. And I've been hooked through the gills ever since, and I can't get away. Can't get away from then the holidays, and it'll be out. But anyway,
I don't know that game.
I wanted to bring up I have solved, not eliminated the drug problem in America, but solved it, and not in the way that the left or the right think, because the left or the right think it's an all or nothing prospect. There'll either never ever be any guns ever again, or we get all the guns we want. I've solved it to where it will lessen shit to a degree. It won't eliminate anything because nothing eliminates anything, but you won't have the levels of fucking gun violence you have in this country. And the first thing you do is you, across the board, legalize every drug that is right now illegal. Mm-hmm. Completely legalize that across the board. You're no longer vilified if you take it. There's all kinds of programs if you want to get off of it. But you've eliminated a lot of street violence and gun violence right there just by making drugs legal. Okay. Now we go on to
just to let you guys know I'm back. Is John solving the world's problems?
Yes, I am solving the world's problems.
Drug problems right now.
Okay. Are you solving the gun problem by making all drugs legal?
Well,
or solving the drug problem by which one are you doing?
No, we're going to solve the gun problem. First we make drugs legal across the board. You're not vilified for doing any type of drugs. If you need help with drugs, there's all kinds of programs available. But if you want to go get a pack of crack from the fucking Casey's down the street, you can go do that.
Okay.
You're not vilified. So you've eliminated a lot of, not all gun violence, and there's still people that are going to want to buy that bathtub crack that everybody's making instead of the good shit you can go get at the fucking 5 and dime now.
Well, who buys bathtub?
See,
crack?
that's my point.
Get the real stuff.
People tell me, oh, people will still get drugs on the street. I'm like, they made fucking alcohol illegal. People made bathtub gin and everything, and bootleg. But as soon as alcohol became legal again, they're like, man, I'm not going to fucking bother with that. I'm going to go walk over here and buy some because I can get it. So you've eliminated a lot of gun violence right there. Now, This is it. Nobody loses their guns. They just have to make a choice after this. If you want to own any type of weapon in the United States, any type of firearm, you have to have it registered, and every month you have to go in and you have to take a urine test. Every month.
No one's going to do that.
And you can sometimes be called randomly to take a urine test to be able to have that weapon. And that's any drug, not just illegal drugs. That's any kind of psychoactive drug that's over the counter that you take. If you're taking shit because you're bipolar or whatever, anything that would come up, you lose your gun. The only exception, grandfathered in because it is your Second Amendment right, and I've seen Jay post shit like this, and it makes perfect sense. You do get to keep. You can have as many weapons, as many firearms as were available to our forefathers that wrote the Bill of Rights. You can have that type of firearm. You can have all the muzzle loaders and flintlocks and whatever the fuck you want. Have them, and you can be as fucked up as you want. You don't even have to register them. Don't give a fuck. But if you want to have an AR-15 or an Uzi or any kind of semi-automatic weapon or anything that can easily be converted to automatic or anything that George fucking Washington didn't shoot a fucking rabbit with, you piss in a cup. And I think that eliminates, like I said, it's not the gun's fault, it's the people's fault. Well, there you go. I just eliminate. It's not the gun's fault. If you want one, just be a people that's not on drug. Make your choice now, America. Do you want your drugs or do you want your fucking guns? Because now if you bring up drug testing, all of a sudden everybody loses their fucking mind. Because that's what everybody.
What if when you go to purchase your automatic weapon, we give you AIDS?
Now, there you go. Then you've got a choice. Again, you have to make that choice. How strongly do I really want this gun? How strongly do I believe, goddamn, George Washington probably would have took AIDS just to be able to keep his gun. No Thomas Jefferson would. Yeah, go ahead and give me the AIDS. Give me the AIDS and that AR-15 over there. And which is the little pin that I can take out and then it's fully automatic? Oh, you can't tell me that, but you're pointing and winking? All right, cool.
Okay, cool. I see this show got very serious after I left.
No, not at all.
Okay, cool. You guys want to do the top 5?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we did we prepared a top 5 ways to make the brink of sanity more popular. Jay has complained. I haven't really complained as much, but that we wish there were more downloads for the show, and we realized we need to do more to promote the show, and so we had some ideas. John, did you do a top 5 also?
Sure.
Okay, great. Since you are a part of a different show, generally the Random Ass Radio, you could judge our ideas and tell your own ideas to make your show bigger.
Sure. Whatever you guys feel like doing.
Okay. Sound good, Jay?
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay. Should I go first?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's been it's something that's in the media right now. I think we should try to kind of catch a trend. Mm-hmm. And it's something that's in the media right now. And so I think Jay, for the good of the show, should go transgender. Become a woman, and we'll be the first transgender podcast out there.
Yeah, that's a lot of commitment.
Yeah, well, I mean, you got to put commitment to make the show big, and I feel like we have to go all the way on this. So, Jay, you should become a woman.
Why me, though? Why not you?
Listen, it's my idea. If you come up with the ideas, then you could suggest who does it.
What if I pretended to?
No. You got to.
Then we could double down on the hoax. It's like double publicity.
I don't know if that's going to be as funny. Get your dick chopped off of the show and get some boobs. And the show, I guarantee, this increases the downloads. You will be. I mean, they're already. Maybe we can get celebrity guests. Like we can get what's their name? What the hell's her name now? The
Jenner.
Olympic Jenner. We can get whoever the hell that is now. We can get them on the show. We probably can get all the most popular transgender. I think Cher's son's transgender. So we could probably get him on the show.
Did Bruce Jenner officially change his name, or did he just say I'm Caitlyn now?
I think he just said he's Caitlyn now. I also don't know. Did he get his dick chopped off, or does he still have it?
I think he still has it. I don't think you could just do that.
Can I interject here real quick?
Yeah,
absolutely, John.
There's misinformation being spread. First of all, I'm pissed at Mark for taking my number 5. My number 5 was if you want to better your show, turn your penis inside out. Now, that's why I take issue with the way you guys are discussing this. It's a very serious thing in the United States right now because you can't throw a stick now without hitting a transgender. And
that'd be quite a game show from 10
penis.
years ago.
Yeah, they don't. Yeah.
Throw a stick, hit a transgender. Ready, go.
They don't cut your penis off. They turn your penis inside out to fashion it into your faux vagina.
Is it reversible? So Jay decides he doesn't like it like that?
I'm pretty sure they like scoop it out too. So I mean, you could reverse it, but it would be like having a party balloon, a deflated party balloon hanging there.
Okay, Jay, you get to keep the dick, but it's going to be deflated. Are you cool with that?
Yeah, let's see what other ideas we come up with.
Okay. We don't have to go forward with this idea, but I feel like we should go forward with one of these ideas. Jay, you're up.
All right, we have to find who is going to be the next mass shooter and give him a free Brink of Sanity shirt.
Oh, so when he shoots, when he kills everyone, he's wearing the shirt, and everyone's like, "What's Brink of Sanity? Let me download and find out."
Yes.
That's pretty good. How do we find him?
I think everyone on InfoWars seems to know who it's going to be. We'll just give everyone in the InfoWars comment section a free Brink shirt. One of them is going to go off soon.
That sounds like a pretty good idea, actually.
Just the internet's comment section. Just the entire internet's comment section is, there's your next mass shooter.
John, what's your idea?
Oh, my next Taco Tuesdays.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's good. How I don't know, how would that actually work? Like you download the podcast and on Tuesdays we send you a taco?
Well, no, just every Tuesday you do a podcast and you make a whole bunch of tacos, and if people listen, you mail them a taco.
That sounds like it's going to be a very expensive way to promote the show.
I thought we could just eat tacos while we're doing the show.
No, because I did the math. You can, if you weigh a taco out, a taco isn't any extra postage. You can just slap it in an envelope.
I don't believe you. There's no way a taco's not extra postage.
Well, not no fancy taco.
If you're getting meat in there, it's going to be heavier than a letter.
No, it's not. Kurt, you know what?
I will meet you at the post office and we will weigh a taco.
That's fine. We'll weigh my taco. And my taco is an authentic taco. It's not some turned inside out penis taco. It's an authentic one. You're talking about a shell that weighs what?
By the way, that was the original promotion of Taco Bell. We're no inside out penis.
Yes.
I've gotten cheese in the mail.
You've done your research.
So tell me about your taco that's going to weigh less than a letter, weigh as much as a letter.
No, it doesn't weigh as much as a letter. It weighs it weighs under what you would have to pay extra postage for. So whatever the going postage stamp rate is, you're not really spending all that.
Okay,
much.
So let's say we pay. How much is a postage stamp? 42 cents.
Probably.
I think it's closer to 49.
49 cents. The cost of the envelope probably another 50 cents. We're up to $1 here. Then we have to make a taco. It's going to be another
individual envelope.
I don't think it's the best way we could spend money.
Well, no wonder you're already losing money. You're spending 50 cents for an. Go to Staples. Call Staples. Hey, what's your per envelope price for me if I do in bulk? I need some decent taco envelopes. If I say buy them by the gross, what can you give me? What's your bottom line on your per envelope price on that? Your PPE. No, I fucked that up.
I don't think the person will stay on the phone with you to get the PPE, so you won't have to ever explain that.
PTE, per taco envelope.
Taco envelope. That's good. Okay, this is not bad. I think the first round of suggestions aren't bad. I think my Jay going transgender is so far in the lead, but you guys can differ. Mm-hmm. Okay, so my second idea. I think Jay should try to find a famous person and kill them. Like if you shot Justin Bieber, I'm not saying Justin Bieber should die, but our show would become a lot more popular, especially if you said, I did it for Brink. This is kind of similar to your mass shooter, but Jay actually does the killing.
Are you allowed to podcast in jail, though?
You can't throw a stick in prison without hitting a podcaster.
Exactly. Yeah, you up for? Do you prefer to go transgender or kill a famous person?
Ooh, this is getting tough now.
It's a tough. Yeah. I feel like we have to commit to the show, and I feel like it would make sense for you to pull this off.
Ooh, what if he had to have the sex change and kill Caitlyn Jenner after?
That would be interesting.
Gold. That's platinum.
It would mean Jay would really love the show.
Yeah.
Okay.
What famous person? Let's just say you were to do it. What famous person would you kill?
It would have to be a hated famous person.
If you kill Bill Cosby, that wouldn't be bad.
Yeah, I mean, he's almost dead anyway.
Yeah, you could shoot him, be like, and like you're hasta la vista, pudding man.
I feel like we'd get a lot of listeners if I killed Nickelback.
The entire band? What about like sometimes they have drummers that aren't necessarily like part of the band, but they get paid for like doing like playing.
The guys they bring on tour.
Yeah, are you killing the whole tour people, or are you just killing the guys that are like solely like the main Nickelback people?
Maybe I could just start with the roadies and say I'm working my way up to Chad Kroeger, unless we get 1 million downloads.
Do you really want that fan base? Do you really want that fan base? It's like, oh God, no, we got to save Chad. We got to save Chad. And they all download your shit. You want that on your head? You've just made Nickelback even more fucking popular.
When you shoot them, are you going to shout, "This is how you remind me, bitch"?
Maybe just Linkin Park. No, Drake. There we go, Drake.
Jay really hates Drake.
I really
hate him. Racist. That's why. Racist fuck.
How am I racist? Isn't he white?
I don't know. Is he?
I have no idea.
He's one of those guys who could be black. He could just be a white guy who's really tan. He could be Mexican. Nobody knows what Drake is.
He looks black.
Yeah, Drake's black.
I think you guys are just racist.
Okay. Jay, what's your next idea?
My next idea was to take hallucinogenic drugs every episode.
I'm going to guess it's going to interfere with our show getting on the air.
No, you can maintain, Jay.
Every episode will be like 9 hours long, and it's just us staring at our hands.
I like the moment of silence from hour 1 to hour 8.
There we go. We got a stats guy in the room. Drake's dad is black, and his dad is white. Oh, his mom is white. His dad is black, and his mom is white. He didn't
look like he was fully black.
Whoa, cantaloupe.
First of all, okay, so before the show, and we didn't talk about it, but John said he wanted to have a safe word for the show. And the safe word was cantaloupe. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do with that. He's half because his dad.
Whoa.
What's wrong with you?
I'm sorry. I'm America right now, and maybe I'm starting to understand why Harvard needs to change the name of its wood. God damn it! Never mind. Carry on. I can't say.
Do you ever say something that you feel like it's not actually racist, but you feel racist when you're saying it?
And you feel like you have to try and explain your way out of it, and you just keep becoming more and more racist while you're saying it.
Mm-hmm.
I had been buying a car. It was a while back, and I called up they said, "Well, do you remember the salesperson you spoke with?" And I was like, "I can't remember his name, but he was an Asian guy." And the guy on the phone said, "Well, I'm the only Asian guy here. It must be me." And I was like, "Yes, you must be I guess you are the Asian guy. I'm not racist. I was just describing the most noticeable aspect of." Fuck.
Do you know Kung Fu?
Yes, that was my follow-up question.
Just always say Korean.
Yeah, but there's nothing wrong with me saying the Asian guy because he was the only Asian guy at the place. If I said the guy with black hair, we would have been stuck on the phone for a lot longer trying to figure this out.
Wow, that was racist. So all Asians have black hair?
Yeah.
Yes, I fell for that one.
Never mind. All right, yeah, shit.
Okay, John, what's your next idea?
Well, now, are we on number 3? Because remember, I think
we're on number 2.
Are we on number 2?
I thought we were on number 4.
Jay, how many ideas have you said?
2.
Yeah, so we're on number 2.
Why do you always count backwards?
Oh, it's not a top 5. It's just 5 things.
You do every countdown backwards. We're doing 1001 rants on the show, and you want to go backwards. It doesn't make any sense.
I didn't put them in an order of how great they are.
You just
my
don't
transgender
understand
idea
how
and my kill a famous person idea are the same weight to
What
me.
top 5 have you ever heard that started with number 1? It doesn't make any sense.
Okay, it's just 5 things. 5 ideas.
There you go. Call it 5 things. Not if you put a top on there, it's inferred that the countdown is from 5 to 1.
So when we ask which one are we on, we just say one of them.
Yeah, that sounds pretty fucking good to me. Whichever one we're on.
That's ridiculous.
Stat guy, who I'm reading his stats, his contribution. He said he's got a great idea for the show. Brink of Transanity, starring Marc and Jane.
Oh, so you're getting in on this now. Oh, no, it's
Yes.
still Mark. God damn it.
I think you're Jane. I don't think you become Mark.
No.
Okay, so John, how about just read a second idea, whether it be your number 4, whatever. Just read something.
Throwing sticks.
Your ideas.
Throwing sticks. Official. Insert your podcast name here. Throwing sticks. As far as my podcast, Random Ass Radio, they would be official Random Ass Throwing Sticks, because I'm very fond of using the phrase when saying there's an enormous amount of something that you couldn't throw a stick without hitting it.
You've said it like 12 times in the show already today.
Yeah, exactly. So I think that folks should see that's foreshadowing. I think folks should get a throwing stick. And my whole point of them having the throwing stick is then they can go out and test that theory. Like if I'm like, hey, I was just in South Central last week and you can't throw a stick without hitting a gangbanger out there. Well, maybe somebody in South Central who listens to that podcast is like, oh, no way. Well, I'm going to get one of these official Random Ass Radio throwing sticks. I'm going to go outside and just throw it. And if it hits a gangbanger, then I was proved right. If not, they can call into the show and say, hey, I used your throwing stick. I threw it and it didn't work.
So I have some questions for your idea.
Yeah.
Are you charging people for the stick? Or are you giving them away?
If they would be more than happy to record for everyone in posterity their adventures with the throwing stick, it's absolutely free.
So you're spending money that I don't know we necessarily have. Are you finding sticks from trees? Or are you making tree sticks?
No, these would be my own handmade sticks, free of charge. The only real expense put into that was the little love that I have left to give.
Well, you have to put a logo on there, so that's going to be expensive, and you have to mail the sticks to people.
Nice.
And a question to you also: are sticks going to be more expensive than a regular? Are you going to put extra postage to mail a stick?
You would probably have to. Well, what I could do is I could disassemble the sticks though and go with a plain manila envelope and probably get away with less than $1 per package.
I think first of all, I think you can get a stick that weighs less than a taco. So I think your tacos are heavier than the stick.
Can you use the same envelope as the tacos for the throwing stick?
Small. Yeah, all sticks got to be like long. You want a throwing stick? I'm talking about at least a yardstick or better, 36 inches or better for a throwing stick.
Are all 5 of your ideas involved with having a strange conversation with a postal worker?
Maybe, and maybe I'm not wearing pants.
Just like odd, like okay. I know it's Staples. You don't like my throwing tacos in the letters. Do you have a letter thing that keeps sticks?
Call Staples and ask them. You can mail. They have. I can't remember what they call them, but they're like little sleeves, like taco sleeves that you can insert into an envelope, so that you could send tacos. It's like when you get a bill in the mail. All right, and it's not hand printed on the front. It's got that little plastic window where you see there's your name and address and everything that's written on it. It's similar to that. So you can view the taco, but the taco's kept fresh in the envelope.
Jay, do you still have the ability to make phone calls?
Yeah, so you're just going to go into the post office and be like, all right, I need taco sleeves. I need throwing stick envelopes.
Well, I don't know.
Hey, I'm going to solve this right now. Can we call?
Usually has.
Can we call Staples? I have a phone number.
Yeah. And then we'll ask how much, what envelopes they have that can fit tacos.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Tell me when your phone's ready.
I'm ready.
Okay, 516 869 6858.
Okay. Let's see if this works.
At least now we'll find out.
Yeah. Yeah, instead of wondering, just go right
Thank you for calling Staples. We're here to help you make more happen for less today and every day.
Fucking liar.
Need something in a hurry? Buy it online and pick it up at the Staples store of your choice in just 1 hour.
Human.
No shipping fee. Exclusions apply. Go to staples.com/pickup
How about
today
go to a person?
to learn more.
Person.
We are currently closed.
Fuck.
We are located at 1410 Northern Boulevard.
Shut up. What kind of Staples closes when we're trying to ask them about taco sleeves?
If you are calling about taco envelopes, please press 3 and leave a message, and our taco envelope professional will be back in contact with you.
Would Staples be a much better company if they actually had that as part of their recording?
I think so.
They should just make that number 9. Nobody's going to wait that long to see what the menu option is anyway.
You know that Bruce Jenner's current family too. That is his like nickname, his secret little nickname.
You know, we got smart guys in the chat room. They're saying call the Staples on the West Coast.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to find that. You also, if you put like press 5 if you want to talk to a real person, then press 6 could be anything.
Yeah.
No one will ever get to number 6. Press 6 if you want us to rape a puppy. No one will ever press 6. It'll never happen.
No one will ever even hear it.
I'm interested in where did you pull rape a puppy from? Because I heard a little bit of effort. Like
I pulled it from my.
I thought you were gonna go with something great, like press 6 and you get a wonderful blow from the Ghost of Princess Diane or something. But
I was just leafing through my porn collection.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I have the best of raping puppy series. Okay, I have a number for you, Jay. 213.
1 second. Okay.
746 6330.
All right. Let's see what happens.
Do you guys advocate?
Thank you for calling Staples. We're here to help you make more happen for less today and every day.
Yeah, I know.
Need something in a hurry?
Oh, God.
Buy it online and pick it up at the Staples store of your choice.
I need to talk to a person in a hurry.
Human.
No shipping fee.
Person.
Supply. Go to staples.com/pickup today to learn more.
Taco sleeve.
For store hours and directions, press 1.
Taco sleeve.
For information on our copy, print, and shipping services, press 2.
Nope. Wait.
To speak to an Easy Tech associate regarding technology products, including ink and toner cartridges, press 3.
No.
For all other products and services, press 4. To repeat, for office supplies and furniture, press
Office
1.
supplies, yeah.
For information regarding returns, press 3. For information regarding employment verification, press to repeat, press pound, or you may hold for assistance.
I don't know what I just pushed, but somebody's coming.
Would you hang up if their whole music was Drake?
Yes, if their whole music was Drake, I would definitely hang up. Like, this bit is over.
Thank you for calling Staples Refix Computers. How can I direct your call?
Hi, I'm looking to buy a lot of envelopes. Do you have envelopes that are like if they got any liquid on them, the liquid would not go through?
What was that? Sorry about that.
Do you have any envelopes that if we're trying to mail tacos to our fans, if we were trying to mail tacos, yeah, tacos. Do you have any envelopes that would fit a taco?
Just a second, please. Can you please hold?
Sure.
She's gonna ask her manager if they have a taco.
Is this Drake actually?
What was that talking?
I can't hear anything else.
I've heard this song before.
It's definitely by Drake.
This is new jam.
Do you think that the band that has this song gets like money every time people go on hold?
Hello?
Hi. Yeah. So I'm looking for an envelope that can fit a taco, and I'm wondering, do you think it'll be extra postage for mailing a taco?
Is it a taco, T-A-C-O, or a taco?
Yeah, T-A-C-O, the kind you eat.
Oh, the taco. When you eat.
Yeah, like you get like a Taco Bell. Like if I was going to mail a taco to a friend, what kind of envelope would I need, and would I need extra postage to mail the taco?
Oh, okay. Let me check what kind of envelopes do we have.
Okay.
Well, we get fucked out of the Drake now? That's what I'm waiting for.
Do we get no more hold music?
Did you hear what I said, though, about this being the West Coast and this may be construed as incredibly racist already?
Oh, no, I didn't hear that.
Should I not pick Should I not have picked a place in?
It's too late now.
I picked a state in Los Angeles.
I literally have tears falling from my eyes because I'm in the Midwest and even I'm like, oh my god, this is turn the corner and is racist as fuck right now.
Why? You can't eat a taco when you're on the West Coast?
If I have to explain it to anybody, we shouldn't all be doing this.
I just picked Los Angeles because
I'm the only one that can pick up an accent, like the poor girl who's on the phone with us right now.
You think she's offended?
No, I don't think she's offended, but I think that.
Okay, maybe I'll ask about the stick.
Yeah, ask her what her nationality is. That's why, because I'll guarantee you, whoever you're talking to is a Latina.
So, we can't ask her about a taco?
Yeah, maybe I can
feel a little uncomfortable. Well, hey, why don't we call Staples and see if we can get a hold of a fucking black guy and ask him about some watermelon too? How about that?
So, if
you can't ask a black guy about watermelon?
So what? So she answers, and we say, "Oh, she might be Latina." But we have to change it to like pasta.
Well, no, because
before we discuss your envelopes, can you send me a picture of yourself so I can guess your nationality?
Yeah. Oh shit! I didn't realize you were gonna have this accent. I want to send tikka masala in the mail.
That sounds outstanding. I fucking love tikka masala.
There was no racism involved in trying to call Los Angeles. I just knew it was on the West Coast.
No, I never. That's the thing. You can't say the word racism now. If you say it towards somebody, they're like, "Oh my god, somebody thinks I'm." No, not any of us. I was just like, "Oh my god, this could be."
Hi.
Hi. Yes. We have the 6x10 bubble mailers.
Okay. How much do they cost?
These cost. Just a second, please. $9.79. How many tacos are you planning to mail?
I think about 50. So
50?
That should be 50.
50?
Yeah.
The packet has 12.
Oh, I can mail 12 tacos in each package?
What was that?
I can mail 12 tacos. Wait. The packet has 12 mail. Okay. So if I get four of those, I should have enough.
But I don't think you could send food through mail.
You can't?
I don't think so.
Oh, is there do you think there'd be extra postage for sending food?
I think you could. I think one would be enough, but
okay.
I've never heard sending a taco to mail.
We have a podcast, and we started Taco Tuesdays,
and we were trying to promote the show, and John here thought it would be helpful to mail tacos on Tuesdays to our audience, and we were debating if you could really send a taco to someone.
What's your business called? Do you have a business?
Well, it's a podcast. It's like an internet radio show. It's called The Brink of...
Oh, it's an internet radio show?
Yeah. It's called The Brink of Sanity, and we are thinking of promoting it by sending tacos to our listeners.
Well, John wanted to send sticks, and I thought that was kind of ridiculous. But then we thought the taco idea was better, and he said he was talking about calling Staples. So, you think? Would you be more likely to listen? Would you be more likely to listen to a show if they sent you a taco or if they sent you a stick?
Those are both my ideas. I'll send you a taco and I'll send you a taco stick. So just take pictures of yourself with your taco.
I was just saying. I just don't think his idea is very economical. It's expensive to mail tacos.
I didn't realize that's $9 for a pack of 12 of those envelopes. That's $9.99.
Yeah,
so it's like
that's $40 to send out 50 tacos.
Well, it's 80 cents an envelope.
We also need the money to make the tacos.
I was but those are, you're talking about bubble mailers though. I'm talking about a regular envelope.
Yeah, but a regular envelope's going to leak.
Huh?
If you got a taco from a show, would you eat the taco?
What they said. What was that, sir?
Would you actually try the taco if you got a taco in the mail, or would you be too scared to eat it?
No, I would be scared to eat it.
You'd be scared to eat it. Okay, so now we're going to turn off fans by sending them tacos, and they're going to be scared.
What
to
if we put it on dry ice?
Well, now this is getting really expensive.
Dry is like a bomb taco.
Is dry ice expensive?
No, not bomb. No, it's dry ice. If we put it in dry ice so it stayed fresh, would you then eat the taco?
It's funny. Oh my god. I'm sorry. Okay. But what would you guys? Yeah. So the packet for the bubble wrap will be $9.79 for the packet.
This is getting really expensive.
Yeah, this really.
if we send someone a taco, would you expect so if you receive a taco in the mail, would you also expect us to send sauces? Like or would you have your own sauces for the taco?
What
Like
was
should we
that
send
there? Sorry.
should we put hot sauce in the thing? Like should we send little packets of sauces with the taco?
So so you guys are promoting them, right?
Yes.
Okay. I personally think that that would be better, but I highly doubt that you could send food through mail, like through mail. Because,
what would happen if we said, like, do you think there's a law against us sending food through mail?
There is not.
But the thing that would happen would be that since it depends how long would it take for that person to get it, the food could be like raw, like it'll get spoiled or it'll be rotten by the time it gets to the person.
Well, what if I send a burrito? Because the burrito's wrapped. Maybe it'll stay fresher longer.
No, tacos are forever.
But what if we
freeze? After a nuclear war, the only thing left will be hard shell tacos and fucking roaches.
No, what if we freeze the tacos first so they're thawing out while they're in the mail?
Ooh, well, here's a question: do we do hard shell tacos or soft shell tacos?
No, well, why would
because
you?
I feel like the hard shell tacos are going to break in the. You have to put fragile on it.
Yeah,
hard shell.
Yeah, because if you do the hard shell tacos, it's gonna break.
There's no way even bubble wrap will keep
Wait a minute. So I'm paying $10. I'm paying 80 cents per envelope with bubble wrap, but I can't put a hard shell taco in there because it'll break. I feel like I'm getting ripped off now.
That's true. Yeah. So with the bubble wrap, it'll protect it because it has a bubble wrap, but it depends on the shell too. It could be really, really, really sensitive, depending how.
Is the bubble wrap taco shell certified?
No.
Is it because has there been any testing done to say that it would like a taco? Is there any testing done on the bubble wrap to say that it would hold a taco shell would hold up?
No, I got it.
No, it doesn't.
We could pay extra for insurance.
No.
Yeah.
Do you think we'd have to get? You think we can get that insured though? So like if people call us and go, my taco shell is broken, we can go, oh, okay, we'll call the insurance company and get money for that.
No, I doubt it.
So the guy who was worried about we're spending way too much money now. Let's go ahead and get these tacos insured.
If you're gonna go all the way with it, you got to go all the way with it.
Yeah, I mean, there's no point.
No, buyer beware. If you're getting tacos through the mail, I don't think you're worried about whether they're insured or not.
Well, we want our listeners to actually eat the taco, and if we're going to get our listener like this nice young lady to eat the taco, she has to feel like it's a very sanitary taco.
Well, actually, I don't care if they eat the taco.
Exactly.
I just want them to listen to the show.
It's Taco Tuesday.
It's more of a gesture. Really.
Okay, is it so, ma'am? Is it more important for people to actually eat? Is it more important that the person eats the taco or just they listen to the show?
That they listen to the show.
Right.
That's probably a good point.
Does Staples sell frames?
What was that?
Does Staples sell frames, like picture frames?
Yes, we do.
What about something that you could frame, that you get an official Random Ass Radio or Brink of Sanity taco and it comes framed?
That's true, but it will be more expensive.
Ooh, no. Well, if we're gonna like Ryan said, or like Mark said, sky's the limit as far as money goes. Now, how about we make little in case of emergency?
Not sky's the limit. Hang on. This is economic. We can't spend too much money on this. My question to you also is, if we're buying the envelopes from you anyway, is there an internal? Does Staples have an internal taco manufacturer we could work with?
I don't know. I wouldn't be able to know. You could come to the store, and we have different type of envelopes. Not only bubble wrap, we have different sizes. If you would like to come by into the store and see what we got, and we could explain better. I'm
just wondering, do they manufacture tacos at Staples?
No.
You don't do any manufacturing. Do you outsource the taco making?
No, we don't at all.
This is a bad idea, guys.
Okay. Do you think we should? Is there something instead of saying tacos? Do you have a better idea for us?
We just want people to listen to our show.
So you guys want people to listen to the show, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I would say, I don't know, like. Tacos, it's funny. When I heard you guys say you wanted to mail tacos, it was like I was like, "What? Are you serious?" I've never heard of this. Actually, it will be something unique because I don't think anybody mails tacos.
You're welcome.
It is unique, yeah.
So I wouldn't be able to know what's good. I'm trying to look around the store.
What do you think would be better for promoting the show? Sending tacos out to fans, or having Jay, one of our co-hosts here, go transgender? Because transgender is popular. Do you think that would make the show more popular?
Oh, yes, of course. I will even listen to the show.
See, everyone's on board with this idea. I don't think I like it, though.
Jay,
because I'm Jay.
The show.
It seems like a lot of commitment. What if we don't get the listeners, and then, I did all that for nothing?
What's the show name? I would like to listen to the...
It's called Brink of Sanity.
Yeah, The Brink of Sanity.
What was that?
Jay, say it.
The Brink of Sanity. Brink, like BRINK. Yeah.
Great.
You could find it on iTunes.
Yeah, Brink, BRINK of Sanity. It's on iTunes.
Okay.
But,
only on iTunes?
Yeah, we're on iTunes, but not enough people are downloading it on iTunes. Thus, this whole taco dilemma.
Would you be open? Can you, from where you're sitting on your phone, can you open up the store intercom system? Just want to run something by you.
What if we just did the show through your store?
I think that would be outstanding.
If we could broadcast the show at Staples at no charge to Staples, do you think that would work?
You guys could talk to the manager. I mean, you guys could check. We're right next to the Staples Center too. So
there you go. It's
oh yeah, there you go.
Maybe.
Do you think Kobe Bryant should retire?
No, he shouldn't.
I don't think he should either. I think they should have to drag his ass off court. I think he should be as unproductive as possible, and they should drag him off the court.
Yes.
Do you think Kobe Bryant would listen to our show if we sent him a taco?
No.
I think Kobe Bryant would never listen to this ever.
If we came down to the store, could we stop to the Staples Center next door and drop off a taco for Kobe Bryant? And do you think he'd receive it? And can we put on there, please send to Kobe Bryant, and if not available, give to Chris Paul.
And please leave us a review on iTunes.
That'll be funny.
Well, thank you for your time. We'll work on this and we'll come down to the store.
Wait, one second.
Oh, okay, we're gonna keep going. Okay.
Oh no,
I want to take too much time.
We're gonna give credit where credit is due. Young lady, what can we use your first name so when we put the show up, we can say.
Sure, she doesn't want us to use. Oh, go on.
Just your first name, not your last name.
Yeah. Okay, my first name is Rosa.
Rosa.
Rosa, what's your social security number?
Oh no.
Just the last 4 digits. That's
all I would ever ask for.
And your mother's maiden name.
My first name and last. You want my last name too?
No,
it's all right. Thank you, Rosa. You've been a great sport.
Go to Brink of Sanity. Find us. We thank you very much. We appreciate it.
My pleasure. How about you give me a 5-star on my survey?
We will.
How do we do that? We would love to do that. How do we do that?
You go to staples.com.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And you click on the survey.
Okay, staples.com.
We're all going to give you 5-star reviews.
Yes.
Okay, I'm on staples.com. And where do I click on?
To do a survey, what did they click on? Oh, okay. Okay. I don't think you could only do it when you have a receipt.
Oh, okay. I don't have a receipt. Can we tell?
Yeah.
Can we tell
your boss you're talking to?
Yeah, we can tell your boss that you're really good at your job.
Oh, okay.
I don't think
he wants to be on the phone.
Okay, we'll tell him that if we will tell all our friends for any issue, if anyone has any questions about mailing tacos, Rose is the person to go to.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
My pleasure. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, these guys are so funny.
She was great. That was awesome.
That was the best call you ever made.
Hey, can I just say, Rosa, I win.
No, we only did 2 ideas. We have like a couple more to go.
Oh no, I just meant about the guess the ethnicity game. I thought we were all playing when we. Sorry, that's it. Yeah.
I don't think I did not know her ethnicity, and
well, Rosa could be Italian, so.
Yeah, her name could be Rosa Pizza. You don't know. We didn't ask the last name. But she was wonderful. She was absolutely wonderful.
That was great.
Okay, so my next idea to move on. This top 5 list is going to be the entire show. Number 3, which we all call it number 3. We all meet on this one. So I think Jay should pull a Forrest Gump by jogging the nation back and forth from like one coast to the other, but he should do so naked with Brink of Sanity tattooed on his chest.
You've seen, like with clothes on though, you've seen what my body looks like, right?
Yes. I don't mind. I think for the show, it's worthwhile. I think for the show, it'll get more attention. Either way, they'll say, I think it works. I don't know. I think this would get attention, and by the time you reach one of the coasts, you'll also like your body will probably be in better shape.
If I'm not dead, yes.
Yeah, and just Brink of Sanity get tattooed on your chest and your back, depending on where people are looking.
Mm-hmm.
You could also like paint your junk, so like it looks like the junk is covered.
Just paint like shorts or
yeah,
Speedo on my
paint.
junk.
We'll paint shorts on you, and you can jog back and forth. And people will say, "Who's that naked guy jogging?" It says Brink of Sanity on his chest, and you could say, "I'm doing this for Brink of Sanity." And then eventually, like people will follow you. It'll become a movement. And you'll take random stops every like week or so to do the show.
I've been noticing a trend with your ideas.
That they're all good.
Okay. Let's see. Mine. We always do interviews and phone calls and stuff, and it's always pleasant. I was thinking getting on people we either totally disagree with or don't like, and just having like arguing interviews.
Who are we gonna get on? Like people we know and just argue with them for no good reason.
We could
like,
get
Bob from work. I'm gonna Bob from Bob.
Well, what about that guy who?
Yeah, fuck Bob.
Well, what about the guy who owns that website? Who's convinced that the Earth is flat?
What guy?
I sent you the link like a month ago. That guy who legitimately thinks the Earth is flat, and he has a whole website about it, and he says like all the stars are like projections in the sky by the government. And
wasn't this a comedy website?
No, this guy was serious.
Okay, so we're gonna get a guy on the air, and we're gonna argue with him about whether the world is flat or round.
Yeah, you don't think that'll be interesting?
A very hot topic.
Yeah, because that's not as exciting as getting Rosa on the phone and going over taco sleeves with her for 20 minutes.
That might have been my favorite phone call in a long, long time.
That was a lot of fun.
That's as good. That's up there with our Illuminati call.
Yeah.
I'm going to say having someone to debate whether the world is flat or not is not going to be. I don't know if that's a hot enough topic.
No, that opens up the door. You start off with so you think the world is flat, and I'll guarantee you more fascinating shit comes out of this motherfucker's mouth. Mm-hmm. I'll guarantee you. You get him going, and especially if you get him upset, you will hear some of the most fantastic shit you've ever heard in your life.
Yeah, I mean, if that's the stuff he's readily wanting to admit, can you imagine what he's hiding?
You know how millions and millions of people go to that website about the world being flat? Well, this guy Brink of Sanity has him on the show, and he's going to argue with him about the world being flat. I'm so curious to find out how it goes. I don't know if a lot of people go to his website. Maybe if we can get the InfoWars guy.
It's a transgender hotspot. I heard it's the transgender place to be.
Is in a pun?
No, it's not a pun, but flatter. I mean, it's changing roles. It's turning everything on its head. The Earth's not round; it's flat. Transgenders are embracing that right now.
I don't know if you're being sarcastic or not. John, what's your next idea? Oh, Joe, we're up to Jay, right? Oh, no, Jay, you said, are we up to Jay? Is that...
See, Austin just sent us a link of an ex St. Louis Ram who denies the existence of dinosaurs. Like, we should just get these crazy people on the show.
I agree.
Well, don't like anyone who's like solidly Christian. Don't they? Don't they all deny the existence of dinosaurs? Or
why? Just because it debunks the entire Bible?
Yeah, dinosaurs kind of debunk the Bible. So why don't we just get a priest on here and argue like hey, like, let's argue whether dinosaurs really existed, and if that argument like fizzles out, we'll talk about whether it's right to molest kids.
See, any priest or pastor, anybody true in the faith, worth their fucking weight in the collar they wear, is able to dismiss the dinosaur shit and everything else. You know what I mean? Without getting crazy. No, you want the loons on there that are gonna want to actually debate it instead of somebody who's actually learned their religion and everything to the point where they got like a job in it and shit. and it would probably take you to task and could take you to school fairly easily. Believe me, I've fallen into that trap. I'm speaking from experience. I thought I could get into it with a reverend or minister or somebody because I know my shit. But no, this person knew all their shit, and in the end, I fucking well.
Well, let's play that role. You be the minister. I'll be the.
I don't like the way the whole thing ended between the two of us. I was very uncomfortable, and I couldn't look anybody in the eye for like a year after that.
Because his finger was up your butt?
No, I'm not talking about cantaloupe.
Okay, minister. What about dinosaurs?
What are we in Britain? Okay, minister. Where are you hiding the dinosaurs at?
How do you explain dinosaur bones?
Bob, or just
okay.
Okay, go ahead. Let's do this.
Pastor Petey. Petey. Pastor Pete? How do you explain the existence of dinosaur bones?
Those are just more of the Lord's creatures that were here on the earth.
Okay, I'm convinced.
Yeah, see? Ta-da.
Ta-da.
See, that's the thing. That a person like that won't argue it with you. They'll be like, oh, yeah, you can the Bible, the time interpretation in the Bible. God created the world in 7 days. Who's to say how long one of God's days is? Maybe it's millions of years, and that's the dinosaurs were here on like Tuesday afternoon type of deal.
I was going to listen to Brink of Sanity because they have some guy arguing with a priest about dinosaurs, but Random Ass Radio sent me a taco. I'm going to go with that one. John, what's your next?
Internet, I'm telling you.
John, what's your next idea?
Mark has to do Shirley MacLaine's, or either it'll be Mark's choice. Either Shirley MacLaine's vagina monologue or Jane Fonda's vagina monologue from the vagina monologues.
So how do people going to know I'm going to do this?
Well, you can live stream it on the Ustreams.
Yeah, I don't know if it's going to really get us more.
You do
listeners.
that. Put it up on the YouTube. Yeah. Oh, really? Jay's willing to turn his penis inside out, and you can't memorize a few.
I don't know if we've confirmed that yet.
John, Jay's going to go through with this. John, if you send me the link with the vagina monologue, I'll just read the vagina monologue. I'm happy to do it.
Well, no, you can't just read a vagina monologue, Mark.
Okay, I'll become the vagina monologue. Just send me the link so I know where it is.
No, because I don't think you're taking this seriously, and I personally don't feel like typing to look it up right now.
I'm going to look up vagina monologue.
So I'm texting with Rosa right now, okay? She's setting me up.
How do I find, vagina monologues, Eve Ensler? I'm going to try to find the monologue I want. How do I find the different monologues?
I probably want to ask Eve about that.
Okay, vagina monologue instead of logs. Let's see if they have one in particular I could do. Well,
you see that there was either the one that Shirley MacLaine has done or the one that Jane Fonda has done.
Okay. I'm going to ask you a few questions and just answer whatever you feel comfortable answering. Don't go any further than you feel like going. And if you want to add something later on to a question I've asked, what's that to do with vaginas? I have the vagina script here.
Oh, you see, it's a bunch of women talking about something that's supposed to be a specific subject.
Okay.
Of course.
Here we go. She told me she didn't have time. Looking at your vagina, she said, it's a full day's work. You've got to get down there on your back in front of the mirror, full length preferred. You've got to get in there in perfect position with the perfect light, which then becomes shadowed by the angle you're at. You're twisting your head up, arching your back. It's exhausting. She was busy. She didn't have time. They began as casual vagina interviews, and they turned into vagina monologues. Is the show really popular now?
I don't know, but I've got a raging boner.
I just refreshed, and we got 4 million new downloads.
Nice. Okay. My number 4 idea. Jay goes door to door, handing out Brink of Sanity business cards and asking people to write reviews on iTunes. So basically, he goes door to door to every door in America.
I only have 300 Bring a Sandy business cards left, though.
Okay, well, we'll start with 300, then we'll get more produced.
Okay.
So, Jay, and make sure you go to every door and say you're from Brink of Sanity, and I'm sure that'll work out.
And for some reason, I didn't put the show's phone number. I put my own personal phone number, so I kind of don't want to give them out.
Why would you put your personal phone number on the Brink of Sanity cards?
I don't know, and now I have tons of them, and I don't know what to do with them.
It happens. I had some made up, and I thought if I instead of my phone number, I put my social security number on them. Yeah.
Okay. Well, maybe it'll be better that way. Like you'll go to your cell phone when people call up the show.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Okay, Jay. What's your
My idea? Oh, my number 4.
Yeah.
When we do countdowns, we go in the correct order.
Number 2.
Okay. Well, that's brilliant. That's fucking amazing. That'll be. I listen to this show that goes in correct order for countdowns. It's been amazing. I'm going to tell all my friends about it.
Yeah. People listen either listen to Mark or listen to fucking 60 years of NASA scientists. Your choice. Sorry, man. Hate to throw science at you like that, but it's a scientific fact. A countdown goes backwards.
Yeah. What if they said launching in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
Yeah.
What if they just said launching and we're going to say 5 numbers? It doesn't matter the order of the 5 numbers, but at the 5th number they're going to go. It's fine.
They could just use like the barking dogs, like they use in the Jingle Bells barking dogs to count it off, right? Bark, bark, bark. Bark,
Yeah,
bark,
just 5 sounds.
Yeah. No, it's there's some traditions that need to be just certain shit that needs to be the way it is.
Jay, what's your next idea?
That was it.
Yeah.
That was not. You didn't produce that before the show. You motherfucker.
I had a wild card spot that I was going to use to make an on the spot.
That was some brilliant improv there. John, what's your next idea?
Actually, number 1, we give everybody.
No, not number 1. You're on number 4 or 2.
No. I'm on number 4 too. I'm not. Remember,
you lost one, right?
I lost one because we both had the same number 5.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, what's your number 1?
My number 1 is give everybody AIDS.
We might lose those listeners. Those new listeners may not stay with the show.
Well, that's the thing. You give them AIDS with the stipulation, pass it on. Play it forward. Pay it forward. Pay those AIDS forward.
I know they say any publicity is good publicity, but I think causing mass death will not be looked over. I don't think there'll be a Brink of Sanity day in the future. Like
there's 3 or 4 people a year die of AIDS, and they usually live someplace like Haiti. In the United States, if you have AIDS, it's like having a cold that just doesn't go away for a long time.
What if before we did that,
not AIDS?
What if before we did that, we acquired all the medication for it? That's kind of like, instead of paying for the medication, you have to prove to us that you downloaded an episode.
There you go.
Are you going to give out the AIDS through the tacos? Because that would be pretty. That'd be pretty.
No, that's the worst cross promotion I've ever heard.
What if you just found that product, the AIDS supplement, and you sent out the supplement? You're like, here, congratulations, as a fan of Brink of Sanity / Random Ass Radio, we're giving you AIDS to help you with your weight loss. And in parentheses, we put not the medical disease.
Sure.
Okay. My last idea, or my number 5, is Jay likes to have a live stream of the show so people can see us for no good goddamn reason. So during the live stream, instead of seeing our faces, we show hardcore porn.
That'll get you kicked off of Ustream, though.
That will.
Oh, what if we just put up like blue, like
blurry cock?
Blurry cock, yes.
Like Asian porn?
What's behind that? So I've heard. What? Never mind. No.
Yeah. So maybe we just do like we show hardcore porn, but we blur out stuff. So like you generally know what they're doing. This is a blue like the
technical term is called a mosaic.
Yes. Yeah, we do a mosaic on them. So you already know the technical term. So we're already halfway there.
Because I furiously Googled how to remove mosaic on videos.
I just know the most popular thing on the internet probably even more popular than Facebook is porn. So I just figure if we showed porn and we talked, it'd be the best of both worlds.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, but I don't know.
If your punchline and the money shots could be lined up, it would be even better.
That makes me a little uncomfortable because, like, right now, I know there's people listening and everything, and I'm currently masturbating. But if I knew that everybody out there was probably masturbating too while I was, and I'm talking, that would throw me so off. And I don't think
Rose is going to be like, "Oh, it was such a great show. Then why the host talking about masturbating?" And I got uncomfortable.
Just wait, Rosa. We always finish with a shit story. There, we get a little scatological toward the end.
Jay, what's your number one, Jay?
My number one is we start a little fundraising campaign, and with that money, we buy this is kind of like our Super Bowl idea, but lower scale. We just buy a commercial on whatever we could afford after we're done raising our money. But it's the cheesiest, shittiest, like, retro 80s style commercial we can make.
Okay, so how would the commercial go? Like,
it would just be us standing there, like, awkward and using words like rad and gnarly and talking about how this podcast is awesome.
Okay, John, so which idea of Jay's do you think was his best idea?
If Marc wears a backwards baseball cap, then I like his number one that he just gave us.
Yeah, you dress up like Poochie.
Okay.
There we go.
I'll dress up like Poochie. John's idea, mailing tacos was your best idea. And for me, I think, you guys can disagree, I think my best idea was that Jay become transgendered.
As long as we agree that we don't just chop his penis off, because then he's a eunuch. We push his side out, let it be turned. Okay.
Inside out penis.
That was.
I don't want to offend anyone. I want to do it the proper way. We'll properly inside out your penis, Jay.
The poll will be on brinkofsanityshow.com tomorrow.
So let us know whichever idea, mailing tacos, transgender Jay, or doing a retro TV commercial. Whichever idea you like best, we'll try to go forward with.
If Rosa got this far, you are a saint, Rosa, because I just remembered we did about 20 minutes of ISIS talk in the beginning of the show.
I don't think Rosa. I don't think that I don't think she's part of ISIS. She's not going to get offended.
Yeah, nobody gets offended by ISIS unless they're a part of it.
Would you guys like to do a Would You Rathers?
Sure.
Can I? Okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I just I'm going to slip away for one moment, fellas, because I have to pee.
We can talk about something else until you get back.
I already slipped away. You guys didn't even know.
Jay's been playing Candy Crush the whole show.
Yeah, that's Jay's trick for the whole show, and I need to start doing that. I can't ever stop running my mouth, but Jay knows when to shut up and then just let everybody kind of, and then he slips away. I always have to stop and be like, okay, before everybody starts going, John, I'm gonna go.
Go pee. I have topics for Jay, and then when you get back, we'll do the Would You Rather.
Okay, outstanding.
Okay, Jay, I have a question for you.
Okay.
Does anyone ever say to you, they like that work or anywhere else, they're like, why the sad face? Why don't you smile?
Oh, yeah.
Don't you hate those people more than anything?
Or like, you look really tired today.
What's wrong? You don't look well today. I want to fucking murder you. That's what's wrong.
It's like, oh, that's helping. Thanks.
Yeah. Why the sad face? I'm not sad. This is my normal state of my face. Die.
That improved my mood. Thank you for that.
Oh. What like goes through their mind going, I'm going to ask this person why the sad face, and then the conversation is going to go pleasantly from there.
He looks like he's hurting. Let me open up some wounds.
Why the sad face? I'm not sad. Well, you look sad. Well, I'm sad because I'm talking to you. That's why.
What's wrong? It's like, no, that's just my face. Thanks, though.
What's wrong? You look like shit today. Thanks. I wore my best shirt.
That's good. I wanted to be self-conscious all day. Thank you.
You look sick. I thought I was doing fine today, but fuck. Jay, your turn. What's the topic? I got more. We haven't done break in a while.
Yeah,
I was walking down the supermarket, and I noticed, they always have they have the signs with the different products they have in each aisle.
Yeah,
and one of the names was portioned snacks.
That's very specific.
Do you know what portioned snacks are?
Not really. I'm thinking like a box of cookies with like sections.
It's like when you buy like a box of like 100-calorie packs. You'll buy a box of cookies, but it'll be individual bags, and each bag's 100 calories.
There's a whole aisle for that?
I don't know. It wasn't the whole aisle, but it was like one of those things. It was like they have portion snacks, they have potato, like they have a list of 5 things they have in this aisle, like the 5 like basic topics.
You know what I hate? How they have that sign at the beginning of the aisle, and then halfway down they have a second sign, but you don't see that second sign, and that's the stuff you want. You have to approach that aisle from the other side to see it.
It's like they put the signage just at a perfect angle that one blocks out the other one.
Yeah. So you think, oh, there's only portion snacks in this one. There's definitely not soda.
And I'm looking for the fucking soda, and I can't look far enough to know that there's soda at the other end.
Then you walk around the entire supermarket before you get back to the same exact aisle, and you're like, oh, thanks, assholes.
Oh, now I can't find the portion snack. I just love the idea that they call it portion snacks because I'm like, oh, hey, fatso, we know you have no self-control, so we're going to make it so you're going to pay more money and get less because you're going to be happy with that and know you're getting less because you are that big of a fatso.
And if you want to have a second portion, you have to feel the guilt of opening up an entire new package.
Yeah, no, we totally have bought a lot of those in the past, and I totally feel like I only ate 100 calories. It's totally cool.
Yeah, until you realize you ate like 5 potato chips.
Yeah, or you look at it as like, I had 5 potato chips. It's like, that's 12 grams of fat, but it's only 100 calories, so I'm good.
Yeah, exactly. I just ate solid fat and salt.
Yeah, but it's 100 calories, so I'm healthy.
Was John taking a dump? It's a pretty long.
I got more.
Yeah, there's a big pile of boxes in here.
I bought a
on top.
You just had an adventure.
Yes, I just had an adventure. No, I've been back. I've been listening. I've been getting the gist of what I had missed.
Okay.
Okay, I got another one. I bought a pack of straws, and on the pack of straws, one of the qualities describing the straws is they said it's waterproof. We have the pack of straws downstairs. I didn't know there was a straw you could buy that would not be waterproof.
You just put your straw in your drink and it dissolves.
I thought it was a prerequisite for straws.
Why are you buying a pack of straws? Like a big pack, like a
big pack.
How many straws in a pack?
I need a lot. I get 100 straws. My kids drink these yogurt drinks. And you put a straw through it, and they drink this yogurt drink, and they have these all the time. So I need to make sure I have enough straws.
But the yogurt drinks don't come with their own straws.
They do not come with their own. You could remove it and just like drink it without. It ends up being neater, or else the yogurt gets all over my daughter. It's annoying. So
you should just start making your own pixie sticks.
Yeah, I could try. I could do that too. Whatever. We've got to the point where we buy these straws and they stick them through the silver foil thing and. They drink it, and now I know I have to ask for, hey, do you have straws? And the person at the store will be like, yes, we do. Wait. You have waterproof straws. I want to make sure that I don't get the wrong ones.
Let's ask Rosa if she was aware that there's non-waterproof straws.
Yeah, they sell them at Staples. Yeah.
My last topic I had for you, depending on how long John was going to be gone, was I've noticed on my phone, now that I have a smartphone, the iPhone, every website I go to, like they all say, do you want to download the app? Do you want to download the app? They all are harass me to download the damn app.
It's funny when it's like absolutely silly sites too. It's like Ivory Soap. Would you like to download why would I want an Ivory Soap app?
Even like LinkedIn.
Why would you?
If I go on LinkedIn, they're like, do you want the LinkedIn app? I'm like, I don't need an app to see what Jay does for a living. What the fuck? Why do I need? I don't even need to be on LinkedIn very often.
I never got the LinkedIn one. Doesn't the site work perfectly fine?
I don't understand most apps. Most websites work fine on your phone. They don't need an app for it.
I'm at loss.
I understand there's an app if the app does something different, but most of the time the apps are just going to the site. Basically,
I like the apps on like download the ESPN app. You could see half the stats that are on our website.
yes, that annoys the crap out of me.
Do you just want to see points and rebounds for NBA? Then download our app. Would you rather?
Yep, I got 5 would you rathers for you guys. You guys ready?
Yes.
Okay. And the first one, John, are you a fan of the NBA?
No, I'm not.
Okay, maybe this one. I'll think of a separate one for you then. Jay, would you rather end all flopping in the NBA or put an end to all selfies worldwide?
I do know what flopping is. I can answer this.
Okay, good.
Yeah, go just so I'm sure.
Flopping, I feel like it would be more important.
Over exaggerating.
Yeah, it's over exaggerating. You get fouled, and you fall, pretend to fall down.
I don't follow it very closely. I do understand the rules. And,
well, the thing is, for Jay's a big NBA fan. If you ended flopping, the basketball game would just be better to watch.
I'm gonna go with flopping.
You'd rather get rid of flopping than ending selfies, with one of the most annoying things that's been created in the last 10 years.
Yes. I don't get how selfies are all of a sudden a thing. I looked at my MySpace profile from 12 years ago, and my profile was a selfie.
I mean, I think, first of all, selfie sticks are to the extreme. I think if you see someone with a selfie stick,
that's just ridiculous.
It should be legal in the Constitution that you grab the selfie stick and beat the person to death.
Yes.
Throw a stick around here without seeing somebody with the selfie stick.
I think you could probably throw a stick around there and not hit a person.
We had a throwing stick counter going on in the chat room, but that guy left.
Okay, John, I want to guess you're gonna say selfies in this one because you don't care as much about flopping.
I'll go with flopping because that only happens in basketball. Basketball is the only professional sport that there is where there's any kind of over the top bullshit or prima donna activity going on.
Apparently, you've not watched a lot of soccer.
I think it's sarcastic.
No, I have. No, I would go for the flopping too. Selfies narcissism's been around a lot longer than overacting to draw a foul.
I would end selfies. I hate selfies. I don't see the purpose. I think it should be in the Constitution that if you're going to take a selfie, there has to be someone else next to you.
Well, then it's not a fucking selfie.
Well, at least you're taking the picture of yourself, it counts kind of. Why do people keep posting selfies of themselves on Facebook? Who needs to see another picture of you?
There's this one girl I'm friends with who takes a selfie of herself every day on the way to work and posts it.
Oh, God.
It's like you're almost 40 and you're posting a selfie of yourself on the way to work.
So don't you think they should make a law to ban the ability to do that? Like the phones see that you're taking a selfie and they just don't work. And the phone said, alert, a person should be next to you. And if you're travel by yourself, you have to ask random strangers, I want to get a picture of myself next to the Eiffel Tower. Would you mind standing next to me? I don't know you, but my phone doesn't work unless you stand next to me.
I'm still going with flopping.
Okay. Number 2. Or number 4, however the hell you want to do it.
Yes, number 4.
This is a top 5.
It's just 5 goddamn questions.
5 would you rathers, yes.
Okay. Would you rather end all Facebook posts in which one person wishes their significant other or their child a happy this or that? So oh, honey, happy birthday, instead of turning over to them and just saying happy birthday to them, they telling the Facebook world. Or would you rather just limit Facebook posts so no one could post more than once a week on Facebook? Or just end my sniffling.
Yeah, I love that when they're like, oh, I love you, honey, so much. We're having such a great time. And it's they're sitting on the couch next to each other.
Oh, Steven says you're blatantly playing Candy Crush. And he says he's not even joking.
No, I was looking at my phone, but I was not playing Candy Crush. I have not played Candy Crush in days. But thank you for being a tattletale.
Steven says he's not even pretending to look up. Thank you, Steven. Okay, so we're going to either limit posting on Facebook to once a week, or people can't say the dumbest shit on Facebook about happy second your birthday to my kid.
Yeah, I'm going to go with that.
I don't know. It's a slippery slope. You know who else wanted to limit the shit that was posted and seen on Facebook?
Obama?
Hitler.
Yeah, little fella named.
I was going to say Hitler, but okay, Obama.
Both.
I know.
That's how it began. 1938.
Adolf Hitler, Obama.
Hitler fucking hated Facebook.
1938. Hitler outlaws Jews posting more than once a week at Facebook.
But that's the way it would have been. I don't know. If you want to go on pure annoyance, I don't know. Facebook, that shit just doesn't really faze me. There's much more ignorance on Facebook than just couples trying to be whatever with stuff.
Fish for likes by showing how much they love each other.
I hate more like because I've had some serious health problems, but I don't share that shit on fucking Facebook and everything. But the people who will sit there and give you up-to-minute stats on every procedure and all the shit that's going on with them, I mean, I limit that shit. If it's like, oh, I love you, honey, and we both have to tell each other how much we love each other because of our fight we had on Facebook where we called each other out for fucking cheating last week, and we don't want all of our fucking virtual friends to talk about, fuck all that. Who cares? Just ignore that shit.
If anyone in my Facebook feed could call each other out for cheating, I'd be happily follow that feed. That would be entertaining.
That's what I'm saying. Those are the type of people you got to follow. Those people closer, the ones that are all, I love you. They're one step away from a joint account.
Wouldn't you? If people can only post once a week on Facebook, wouldn't the posts on Facebook get a lot better?
No.
Yeah,
no.
No.
Where do you live? How long have you lived in America? How long have you been on the internet?
They're all of a sudden going to come out with brilliant posts.
When the internet first came out, you basically posted like that. And it was just like 6 people, and they were all making jokes about fucking the movie War Games.
Okay, what if you only got 5 likes you can use a week? Likes are limited.
There you go. I'll get behind limited likes. But you should get like you could save up your likes and get a super like too.
Steven says it's not tattletaling. I just want to see his dreamy blue eyes. No homo. Okay. So what would you go with?
Hitler?
Oh, are we going with the? Okay, we're going with the. Going with the Facebook getting rid of the significant other one.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you rather end homelessness in New York City, or would you rather get a $10,000 a year raise at work?
Can I go first here?
You're gonna say I don't live in New York City, so fuck them.
No, actually, I was gonna say, as horrible a person as I am, I do have a roof over my head. And I do have a meal on the table every night, so I guess if it meant giving up a few extra things in life that I could have had, I'd rather some dirty, smelly, piss-covered motherfucker that shit his life away could have a house instead. And that $10,000. There you go. Go blow that in fucking 10 hours, fucker.
Jay?
Oh, I was waiting for the just kidding.
I guess not.
Take a deep breath.
Jay, what do you think?
I would really like $10,000, but sometimes I've been on the subway and said I would pay $10,000 to not be on the subway with this bum right
now. What do you mean, these people?
I said this bum.
Oh, wait a minute. Can we use bum on the show? Can you use?
Yeah.
That?
What if the race of bum is going to get all?
I think they prefer hobo.
The race of bum.
Yes, I think they prefer hobo American.
They're house deficient.
Okay, Jay, what are you going to go with? You have to give me an answer.
I'll go with the end homelessness.
Okay, so let's just raise the stakes.
Wait. I'm sorry. Just you should be a little more upbeat about the decision you just made.
Well, I should be less broke at this stage of my life.
Turn my penis inside out. Go ahead.
The Mayor de Blasio was like, "We're gonna all face Jay, thank Jay for ending homelessness." Jay, do you have anything to say for yourself? Oh, God, this sucks. Yeah, I'm glad you guys have roofs.
Yeah, you're fucking welcome and shit.
Okay, so let's up this the ante. $50,000 a year. A $50,000 raise, John.
I keep it. I wouldn't get 50,000. I wouldn't give 50,000 to help the homeless around here. I live in a world where, I'm one bad illness or an injury or some other major catastrophe from being fucking homeless myself. Most people are.
So you're taking the 50,000.
Yeah. Like
Okay.
I said, I want to give that 50,000 to somebody who okay. Now I understand that there is a majority. There are some people who are homeless because life just went to fuck for them, like I was just talking about. I could become homeless like that, but the vast majority that are going to be thrown into that fucking odds pool of who gets the 50,000, they made some fucked up life decisions.
Well, the 50,000 is not going to those people. I mean, I'm saying in New York City, there's around 40,000 homeless people. All 40,000 of those people will have places to live now. If you forego the $50,000 a year raise.
So I could what can I build in New York City for $50,000 that's going to house 40,000 people?
No. Mark is saying it's like magically
It's magic. They're not using the money. No, yeah, we're not like saying this money's going to go. I'm just saying magically they'll spend $100 million to house all the homeless people, or you get $50,000.
No, I still take the 50,000. Like I said.
Okay. Jay, I'm going to guess you're going with the 50.
Hell yeah, I'm going with the 50.
Okay, I want to try to find your price. 20,000.
Yeah, I'm probably going with the 20.
John?
An extra 20 grand a year, and I would have the studio that I actually want to have. You're fucking right.
Okay.
We can all, everybody, fuck the homeless. Fuck them. Fuck the homeless.
Okay. Would you rather get an extra $10,000 a year raise, or would you rather Brink of Sanity or Random Rest Radio downloads increase by 100 times?
Wait, say that again?
You can either get $10,000 a year extra at work, or the number of downloads you get per show will increase by whatever number it is times 100. So say you get 1 download, you'll now get 100 downloads. 2 downloads, you'll get 200 downloads.
Well, slow down, Fibonacci.
So if you say you got 100 downloads, 100 times 100 would be 10,000 downloads.
I'm going to go with the downloads.
Over $10,000 raise at work.
Yeah.
John? So whatever number is Random S Radio, you don't have
I'd like to think that I could, but we're playing Would You Rather, so I have to pick one, so I can't get.
Yes, it's Would You Rather. Yes.
I would. It's Would You Rather, or maybe this.
Would you rather? I'm going to go on a tangent, a different route, and just pretend we're playing a different game.
No,
how many tacos could I mail for $10,000?
I would go for the downloads. Definitely go for the downloads. That is the whole reason that I do this, is to fucking amuse other people, so they love me enough to fucking push a button every once in a while.
$50,000 raise.
Something.
$50,000 raise versus 1,000 times.
Yeah, fuck those people. I do this for me. $50,000 year raise. I would have some state of the art shit, and I could buy people to fucking download my shit.
See, I feel like if you had 1,000 times as many downloads, that would translate into more money than the 50,000.
It could, or maybe not.
Maybe not, but I think it definitely could.
You're going with it.
I would go with 1,000 times the downloads. I mean, think about it. We have a couple thousand for the Knicks podcast. Times that by 1,000, we're talking like millions.
A bigger number, yes.
If you have millions of downloads, you can make more than 50,000 a year in podcasting.
You would hope. Okay. Last question. Would you rather have sex with a woman and find out after you had sex that she used to be a man?
And the host of Brink of Sanity.
Sanity. But no one will ever find out about your sex with a post-op tranny. No one's ever going to find out about it, but you have sex with this woman. Or you're about to have sex with this woman. Your friend storms in and goes, hey, she's a post-op tranny. So you don't actually have sex with her. But now everyone you know knows about it.
So everyone knows that you did not have sex with a post-op tranny.
Everyone knows you wanted to, but it didn't actually happen.
Well, if I was everybody, I'd be like asking the friend, "How did you know that you actually knew?"
Whatever.
Forget. Like I had the head of my dick about ready to go into the faux vagina.
It's great. Let's
into the room.
Let's not play detective. It's a would you rather.
Faux vagina.
So you either have sex with a post-op and no one finds out about it, or you don't have sex with a post-op, but everyone's going to kid you about this for the rest of your life.
I would pick the post-op and nobody find out, but I would brag to all my friends afterwards.
Eliminating the entire point. Jay, what would you do?
I would do the other option. They're not doing it.
So if the rest of this, every Brink of Sanity show, we would just talk about the fact that you wanted to have sex with a post-op.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Do we have questions?
I think we're out of time.
I think we have a couple questions on Facebook. Let's do the Facebook questions real quick.
You love 2-hour shows.
It's almost done, dude.
All right, let's do it. Am I reading them?
I thought you took that privilege away from me.
Okay. Oh, we only got like a few.
Yeah, we only got a few. I knew that part. Also, I know people. Stephen posted them specifically for our show.
Josh writes, if I'm completely straight but kind of want to hook up with a tranny before the surgery, what?
Oh, yes, my question.
Am I gay? But keep in mind, I am legit straight. I don't know what it is about trannies. They just turns me on. I like I don't want to be penetrated. I just want to penetrate the tranny.
Great. Now I have an erection.
Okay, so if you want to have sex with a tranny, but you don't have sex with trannies, or
He wants to.
but he doesn't.
He wants to know if he's gay if he wants to.
I'm gonna say you might be gay if you want to have sex with someone that has a cock.
Yeah.
If you have a cock too, though.
Yeah.
That is true. Yes, that is.
Tatum.
That is a very important point. That has to be.
You gotta have the same peepees.
Rosa, are you still listening?
Same peepees, Rosa. You, if you wanted to be gay, Rosa, you wouldn't. No, you'd be like, ew, no cock, no cocko, only the
No
giant.
taco for the taco.
Whoa, that cantaloupe.
Okay.
Stephen
But
writes.
before we even started the show, John was like, "The show's going to be really dark."
And then we talked about ISIS for 20 minutes.
See, I thought we were going to get a hold of black people on the phone. That's why I said that. Oh, God.
Oh man.
Yeah. Sorry.
Cantaloupe.
When that even happened?
Stephen wrote, yo, why'd you guys scare off Rosero? Dude was the coolest motherfucker around.
Stephen claims we scared off Rosario. I don't know how we scared him off. Rosario, if you're listening, we didn't mean to scare you off. Jay, just that now you can see our faces. That's just how we look.
We didn't scare off Rosero.
I don't think we did.
Is Mark looking forward to the New Year's sleepover party? Are the kids going to make it to midnight? I bet they crash at 9. Weak-ass motherfuckers.
They are weak-ass motherfuckers. There's no chance they're lasting until past 9. I hope not. And I'm excited for the sleepover. We're going to make fudge brownie squares. We may go bowling. And we may do a countdown at like 4 o'clock for New Year's. We even got party hats for the kids.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Happy New Year.
Count all the way up to a minute.
That's exactly what we're going to do.
Yes.
Which Final Fantasy games have you guys played?
All of them.
My answer is the exact opposite of John's.
I have played 7 and 9. But a coworker just gave me X, X2, and 12. So I will be playing those soon.
Is that a fun game?
I loved 7 and 9, yeah.
Was it a good movie?
Haven't you played 8?
I don't know. Just never did.
8 is like the most adult of those 3. 8 is the one that tried to go adult, and everybody hates 8. But I loved 8. I thought
what does go adult mean?
From being the cute little cartoony type character to a more graphic, adult graphic style, more realistic graphic style. If you could call any Final Fantasy games graphic style realistic.
Yeah, like they look like normal people instead of like anime characters.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I loved 9, though. That was my favorite one.
Do you still have Final Fantasy at your place, Jay?
Like I said, I have 3 of them here right now because a coworker
okay.
gave me the 3.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I'll come over and play sometime.
Cool. It's only a 100-hour game. We'll play it.
Okay. Honey, I'm going to be gone for the weekend. You have to watch the kids. I have to go play Final Fantasy.
We're literally just not going to sleep.
It'll work out. I mean, it's cool, though. You got the kids, though, right? It's important.
I guess much won't change. You have kids and I have apnea, so we don't sleep anyway.
Yeah.
Has Jay ever made out or jacked off to a picture of Matt Barnes or Larry Bird?
I'm going to answer for Jay. Yes.
Why are there no questions for Brink this time around? Probably because we took a month off and everyone thought we quit. And has Mark's wife ever been with a black guy?
Not to my knowledge.
Okay. Glad we got to those questions.
Has Mark?
With a black guy?
Yeah.
If you ask me that show later tonight, then I'll say yes.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Does that make me? Because I've never been with a black guy, but I always thought, boy, if I was going to do that, it'd be with like a big black guy. Does that make me gay?
Wouldn't you want the smallest guy possible?
Should we call Rosa and ask?
I used to say that, but
Rosa, we have an argument on
I
cocks.
eat a pretty high fiber diet. I think that I could take that.
If you were a
I'm
guy-
also pretty sure that either way, it's not going to be wonderful. It's not like, oh, you know what? I tried it. He was kind of small. I'm kind of into it.
Yeah,
No, but I feel like that would be better than a giant.
I don't know. If I'm going to go to the trouble, like, all right, fine, fuck me in the ass, then I'm not going to want every time I cough or something that it's going to fucking fall out. I don't want to be coughing some dude's dick out. If I'm going to do it, just go ahead. I want John Coffey fucking me in the ass, where I know I could projectile vomit and that's not going to pop out of there.
Steven asked, did he ask the sleepover question? Yes, Steven. We just asked it. Why you?
What show
I
are
don't
you
think he
listening
asked
to?
it properly. I'll copy and paste for you to read. What was wrong with how he asked the question? I don't understand, Steven.
Steven, get your own equipment and get a show.
I literally read it exactly as it was written.
He read exactly as it written. I do appreciate, though, Steven, saying this question so we can move on from how would you like to be raped. Steven
Not
writes.
rape.
No, this was
no.
love.
How would you like to pleasantly experience?
Yeah, no, this was love making.
It was love making. Okay, so here, I'll read it, Steven. If you can
What?
stop
What?
texting me for a second, Steven, I can read it.
I don't think we need to read it again. We read it correctly the first
I
time.
will read it this time and make sure you did, okay?
Oh, this is
He
going to be
says,
great. I can't
is
imagine.
Mark looking forward to the New Year's sleepover party? Are the kids going to make it to midnight? I bet they crash at 9, weak-ass motherfuckers.
That was completely different from the way I said it.
Thank you, Steven, for clarifying.
John, do you want to read it now? Just to
Jade
make
said
sure.
motherfuckers, and it was actually supposed to be motherfuckers.
John, I think
it's
you should read
spelled,
it now.
How it's spelled is moofuckers. So maybe he meant fuckers.
All right, so me and Mark screwed it up.
Dad. Wasn't
We
Mufa-
did, Steven. So Steven says he's playing video games like Jay is with his Candy Crush.
I can't even look at my fucking phone for 2 seconds, and you can play MMOs.
What the hell's an MMO?
What kind of goddamn shit is this? It's a
What is
massive
MMO?
multiplayer online game like World of Warcraft.
Why?
Never winter, kids. Never winter. It's eaten up all my time for the last 3 weeks.
Can't even fucking pay attention for his 3 questions.
What did we learn today?
We learned that Rosa's a sweetheart.
Yeah, and that you can. It is not illegal to send food in the mail. I received food. I received a pork pie from Leeds, England, in the mail.
Well, if Leeds, England had a podcast, would you listen?
If they promised to send me a taco, I would.
But not a pork pie.
No, because the pork pie was not what it was not anything like I thought. I thought it would be. I saw a special, how it's made. Have you ever seen that on the Science Channel, how it's made? They pick innocuous objects in everyday life or whatever, and they show you how it's made. They showed a pork pie, and I'm like, oh my God, that looks delicious. It's like pork all wrapped in pork fat and pork fat pastry and pork fat and pork, and they call it a pie. So I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll go ahead and get one of those, but I want an authentic one. And I posted on Facebook. Boy, I'd love to have an actual pork pie. And a guy that I know that used to do Random Ass Radio, he did it a few times. Denver Chaplin from Leeds, England, now of Luxembourg, said, got the thing. He posted a couple pictures of him going to the local bakery there and everything. And he sent me one. And I don't know if something was lost in translation or more likely the trip that pork pie took. But it was not as anywhere near as pleasant as I thought it would be. But I'm just saying, so you could send a taco.
What else did we learn today?
Yeah.
We learned that John can go on a random tangent about just about anything.
Pork pies.
Okay. I think we learned that if you make a product called AIDS and then AIDS becomes an epidemic, you should still stick with the AIDS name. Or ISIS. Stick with the name. Be a holdout.
We learned that podcast listening and MMOs are not a good combination.
We also learned that Jay should become transgendered, but and we will try. Jay will put up a poll and ask whether transgendered, mailing tacos, or doing a retro commercial is the best idea to promote the show.
Okay.
Okay, there you go.
I think that pretty much sums up.
Also, if you're listening to our show, please, if you want more shows, give us feedback. You could leave some notes on Facebook, leave a review on iTunes, do just about anything to give us feedback, and you'll get more shows.
Right. Just say good show, bad show, what you liked. That would be good. What bits you liked, what bits you didn't like. That would be actually very helpful.
Any feedback would be most appreciated, and the more feedback we get, the more we will do shows, and more likely you are to get a taco or Jay to have a sex change.
Right. Okay. Thanks for listening, everybody. Thanks for joining us, John. Pleasure as always.
Oh, always a great time, guys.
Yes. It's good talking to you, John.
Brinkofsanityshow.com is the website. Brink of Sanity 3 is Twitter. thebrinkofsanity@gmail.com. And you can leave us a voicemail, 631-676-1181.
If you don't already listen to Random Ass Radio, there's something wrong with you.
Yes, listen to Random Ass Radio. Website coming as soon as John stops playing that goddamn game.
Yeah. Actually, Friday, New Year's Day is my first day of a 10-day vacation. That is my goal, is to have it up and rolling by then.
You heard it here. John guarantees randomassradio.com will be up on the 1st.
It has to be because, well, no, not on the 1st. That starts 10 days off, hopefully by the end of those 10 days. By the 11th. By the 11th of January. The 1st of January, I get to ring in the new year by getting a dude's name tattooed on my right shoulder.
Lost the bet, did you?
Yeah, I lost it. And I figured I might as well live stream it. So there you go, New Year's Day. If you guys aren't doing anything out there in internet land, I'm going to live stream me.
How are you doing that? Is somebody coming over?
Yeah.
Is he like a professional?
The guy that I lost the bet to. That was our bet.
Is he a professional tattoo artist?
No. The winner gets to tattoo their name on the loser. We have a buddy who has a tattoo kit.
So he has no idea how to tattoo people.
Well, he's done like a couple, maybe.
Like, what if he goes?
We called it from the beginning. We've called it the hepatitis C bet.
Yeah. What if he doesn't know how like deep to go? Yeah.
He's given a couple.
Okay.
And that's why the guy who actually has it is going to come over, because if it's something horrible,
Are we still recording?
Step in.
But what if you won? You don't know how to tattoo.
No, and mine's gonna. I told him the only way I'd take the bet is if it was on the back of my right shoulder, so I'd never ever fucking see it. He was going to do his on the inside forearm of his right arm, but we both have 3-letter names, so it was at least going to be a quickie. This should only take, from what he told me, it should only take about 5 minutes. Okay. It's going to be a nice crude scrawl of Ray on my back shoulder. And everybody has sent me shit, randomassradio@gmail.com. They've sent me emails and everything. Here's what you could do to cover it up, but I'm not going to cover it up. If anything, I might add a 2015 underneath it. So when people do ask me, oh, well, what's that? Is that a son who died or a father? Or I'm like, no, that was the year a guy was better at fantasy football than I was.
Lovely.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for listening, everybody. We're going to leave before we go on yet another tangent.
No shit, you guys.
Bye, bye, love. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. It's all over. Goodbye. It's time to go. This is the end. Say goodbye.